Oh, recording in progress. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Anna Campbell. I'm the owner, founder and director of Anna Campbell Hairdressing. I've been in hairdressing for 30 years this year and started at age 16 as an apprentice. I have worked for many companies across the North East and London, all of the bigger named salon groups. And I've owned my salon now for 15 years and built up a really strong client base and a really great team to be able to look after those clients. We work closely with Hartlepool Further Education College. They help us deliver our VTCT, or otherwise known as NVQ, or City and Guilds apprenticeship system and qualification. So we've been asked as a team, as a cohort, to come on and tell you a little bit about us, me, the team, and what hairdressing is. I have a lot of background in hairdressing. So as I say, I've got my NVQ level 2, NVQ level 3. I have beauty therapy level 2. I have a teaching certificate. I have an assessor's award, and we could go on and on and on. So my background is I'm able to train and assess within the salon and to standards that are obviously set by the training manual. And throughout that, you will progress through different levels, and at the end of the game, an NVQ level 2. If you're successful after the NVQ level 2, we then hopefully give you the opportunity to come on board as a level 3, which is the junior stylist. And the reason I brought the team on today was I thought it would be nice to see the progression route of where different team members have come through from being with me and Hartlepool College of Further Education. So what we're going to start with today is I'm going to go to Jordan. Jordan, would you like to introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about you?
Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm 22 years old and I've been with Anna for 4 years now, and I am now a stylist at Campbell's.
Great. Megan, would you like to introduce yourself to us?
Hi, I'm Megan. I've been with Anna Campbell since 2019. I did my first year at college, and then I came on to do an apprenticeship, and I've now been kept on as a beauty therapist.
Great. Charlie, would you like to tell us about you?
Hi, I'm Charlie. I'm 18. I've been with Anna Campbell since 2018. I've just qualified my level 2 hairdressing, so I'm a junior stylist level 3 apprentice.
And did you come straight from school to us, Charlie?
I came straight from school, yeah.
Great. Emily, would you like to tell us a little bit about you?
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm 17 and I joined Anna Campbell's in September 2020.
And did you join straight from school?
Yeah.
Great. Jordan, I'll come back to you and we'll just talk a little bit about your progression route. Previous to you being with the salon, can you tell us how you came across about applying to Anna Campbell Hairdressing?
So I was actually recommended by the college to apply for Anna's as a level 3, as where I wasn't progressing enough and I needed somewhere that was going to be a bigger salon for me, and they were actually recommended you as a salon.
And when you came to us, would you say that we've pushed you and you've progressed much within your hairdressing capability from your level 2 to your level 3?
Yeah, definitely. I think that most of my skills have come from being with yous and the experiences with yous, like having different stylists and different levels and showing you different methods, and it's shown me to be like the stylist who I am today.
Would you also, because I'm going to big you up massively as I do all of the team, would you like to also tell people who are watching and prospective apprentices the opportunity that you had coming towards the end of your level 3, not when we did our thing together, but can remember the World Skills?
Oh yes, I went to a competition and I was able to enter with pin-ups, and it was like show skills, and I really enjoyed that. I think I got that was first in the gents cut, yeah, which I didn't expect at all, because it was something I was quite not confident with, but when I went there, it was something that pushed us with my skills, and I ended up being a lot better than what I thought I could do.
And that was the world skills, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in addition to that, do you want to talk a little bit about what we've done as well, me and you, what have pushed you towards doing?
So me and Anna both went to, it was the label, the London Fashion Week. I couldn't even think there. It was London Fashion Week, and we both worked backstage, doing pin-ups and working with models and big creators and stuff. So that was a really lovely experience. We did an audition first, and that was pretty intense to get in. You had to learn rope braiding, and
I think there was 15 across the country, wasn't there, that managed to secure a place across the whole country?
Yeah, there was only 15, and we both managed to secure a place. So it was intense to get in, but when you went down, it was definitely an experience. I loved doing that.
Great to have on your CV.
Yes, definitely.
So from a manager's point of view and an owner's point of view, Jordan has totally excelled within the apprenticeship programme and come on now, and obviously is senior stylist with it in the salon. So we're going to move across to Megan. So Megan, do you want to tell us your position again and how you came about coming to us?
Yeah, so I'm a beauty therapist at Anna Campbell Hairdressing. I did my first year at college after leaving school, and then when I went into my second year, I'd been in for about a month, and they suggested an apprenticeship because I felt like I wasn't getting enough out of the college. Yeah. And when I'd done my work experience, which you have to do on the course, I felt it was a lot better being in a salon or in a beautician's, because I felt like you got more experience being hands-on rather than just
and with
practicing.
The clients as well. Yeah. And so you finished your apprenticeship actually during COVID, didn't you? So that was obviously you managed to complete during COVID, and since you've completed, obviously you've been kept on as a beauty therapist, so we've managed to secure that position for you. Do you want to tell everybody as well what you've sort of managed to complete from September to December?
So during that time, I've done I think I did the dermaplaning course during that time, and then I feel like I've just come on loads with all my skills and everything and my confidence. Just with after finishing my apprentice, I was like, well, I'm fully qualified now. Even though I'm qualified, I'm still not quite as confident. But during that time, I feel like I've been able to bring my skills on, boost myself up, and my confidence just excelled.
Hugely. And do you think that me coaching and guiding is helpful?
Definitely, yes, yeah.
Okay, lovely, that's great. We're going to move to you, Charlie. So you're obviously going to tell us a little bit about you. You've already told us that you've done a level 2 apprenticeship. Do you want to tell us how you applied for that and then how you've progressed from that?
So all through school, I've always wanted to do hairdressing. I went to a college intervention type thing, and it had all different subjects that you could do, and obviously I wanted to do hairdressing, so I went into the hairdressing, and they said about apprenticeships. So they explained to me about what they do, what they're there for, and how it helps you come on better than what you would do if you're in full-time college. So they basically said, have you tried Anna Campbell's? I said, I don't even know where that is. So then I messaged, and then I got an interview and a trial day, and I was so happy because it was I just felt loving it in the salon. But since school, I've wanted to do hairdressing, and I'm happy that I've got into Anna Campbell Hairdressing.
And what happened when you were another one who's just completed your level 2 during lockdown, and then we sat an endpoint assessment, which you were the first cohort to sit the endpoint assessment, which is a trade assessment based where was it 4 models, 4 looks that you had to create?
It was 2 models, and I think it was 4 different things on each model, all together.
Yeah, and there was an external verifier came in, wasn't there? Would you like to share with everybody, out of the full across Hartlepool and all of the apprentices and the group that was within Hartlepool College, what happened with your grading?
I got all distinctions.
And were you the only one?
I was the only one.
Fabulous. And then what happened on the back of obviously completing your level 2? Where are we
So I
now?
started to get my own clients in, which helped everything a lot. I feel like I've learned new things and been able to speed up everything. In December time, I felt like I really got pushed because everyone was coming in, everyone was fully booked, even I was fully booked. And the progress I've made from when I first started not being able to hold a blow dryer and a hairbrush to now, I'm proud. And obviously Anna has helped a lot.
Oh, and I'm proud as well too, Charlie. So you're going to bring a little tear to my eye there. Emily, so Emily is one of our newest members to the group. So Emily, so how did you come across Anna Campbell Hairdressing?
Over Facebook, I seen that there was like a job advertisement for an apprentice. Like I realised this is what I wanted to do, so I just applied and hoped that I got an interview, and I did.
So when Emily applied to the salon, obviously again it was during lockdown. We were closed from March until July, and I have never ever had as many applicants as what we had last year, whether it was because people weren't in school and they then had time to reflect on, I don't want to do sixth form, I don't want to do A-levels, and it made them maybe think of different options. So when Emily applied, and the current apprentices, because we do have 4 in total, there was 122 applicants that we'd had, which was massive. We'd never, ever, ever, I was totally overwhelmed. And yes, a lot of those didn't fit the bill straight away, so we could whittle that down. But just in Emily's favour, it absolutely shows that, you know, she was so successful to come through from all of those applicants. Obviously, we couldn't necessarily do a face-to-face interview, could we, Emily? So you came in July, and what happened in July when you joined us?
I got given a trial day, and then after that, like I realised I really did like it, and I was lucky enough to get a 2-week trial, and then I got my apprenticeship. And
do you think the 2-week voluntary trial is beneficial?
Yeah, definitely. It just shows like how much you can rather love it or hate it.
Yeah.
And I like ended up really liking being in.
Yeah, great. So again, you've during lockdown, so an example to use from where you are, has your training kept going via Hartlepool College during lockdown?
Yeah, over Teams, we've been having meetings every Monday still to do our college work.
Yeah, so you don't feel as though you're just getting left?
No, not at all.
Yeah, and what's your aim within your hairdressing? Are you still focused? Are you still enjoying it?
Yeah, I love, even like we're not in salon, I still like really am enjoying it, just finding out about everything, like all the different shampoos, conditioners. It might be so small, but it is like really interesting.
Brilliant. So, would you, I'm just sort of trying to think here, anything else, would you all potentially, if you were wanting to come into hairdressing, would you still, if you had another another chance, would you still do an apprenticeship, or would you stay, or would you choose college based? What would be the choice of where you would be? Jordan?
I would definitely recommend doing an apprenticeship because it's so very hands-on learning, so I struggle to learn from pages, and in college it was a lot of reading and writing things down, which a lot of people do learn from, but my method of learning was more hands-on, so I learned when I got stuck in and showing how to do things and got my own way around doing things. So I definitely would recommend an apprenticeship because I felt like I benefited a lot more from that, and you get paid.
Paid while you earn, or earn while you learn, sorry. Megan, again, you've already mentioned that when we were chatting earlier, that you found the apprenticeship brought you so much further forward than being in college full time. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. So like my first year and then my second year, I felt like it was completely different, especially learning new ways to do it, because it's not all the same that you learn in college. Like there's different ways, speed up your time, speed up things you do, and just learning different ways and better ways as well.
Great. So I'll just reiterate on that. So I say with the team, I don't want to go on too long so that we lose anybody, but the team generally, if they haven't completed, most of them have done a level 2, then gone on to a level 3. I have Charlie now, and Megan and Jordan have completed both 2 and 3. Charlie's progressed to level 3, so and Emily is on a level 2. If anybody would like any more information, and as you can see, we're quite passionate about apprentices. It's how I came into the industry. I support Hartlepool College. Generally, we would go in and do National Apprenticeship Week, and I'd be there to talk to people about all this face to face. But if anybody would like any more answers, then please drop me a message. Please get in touch. I'm on Facebook. It's difficult to get in touch with everybody at the moment, or you can go via the college, and that'll be absolutely great as well. And we hope to see some of you all soon. Thanks a lot very much. Bye.